So we had the Clippers against the Timberwolves in this Western Conference matchup, and Terrence Mann starts us off here with a great cut and a layup. 12-point lead early for the Clippers. The T-Wolves got back into it pretty quickly, to be fair with you. Mike Conley hits the three ball here, which is great to see because he's not been shooting well since getting to the Timberwolves, and gives them the lead. The T-Wolves took pretty much control throughout the second half, and here's a great spin move from Nickel Alexander-Walker to give them a 11-point lead heading into the fourth. And they continue their great play to start. Kyle Anderson has been one hell of a role player for them. And here he takes Mace Plumlee also off the dribble. Holy shit. What the hell am I saying? He took Plumlee off the dribble and, yeah, slow-mo, baby. And the T-Wolves continue to just play well. Here's Jaden McDaniels hitting a three ball. It was a 9-point lead here, and I felt like the game was over. But the Clippers did get a little bit into it. Paul George off the curl hits the three ball. Great pass from Russ. Great set play. But then the ball sticks with Russ. Jaden McDaniels doesn't let them do anything. Kawhi just goes away and Russ forces this tough ISO. And I feel like, yeah, that's a bad shot. But I mean, what is this design play? And Kawhi is just running away. I don't know. Then Kyle Anderson, he has been kind of a closer for this Timberwolves team, man, when you think about it. He's been doing these floaters for them a lot. And then Russ hits the 9-1-1 three ball to make it a 4-point game with 42 seconds to go. Good shot for Russ. And yeah, then the T-Wolves ran a really good play here. That was a really nice set here of a pick and roll for them, and a great cut for Rudy Gobert after a great Anderson pass. Just a really good play for the T-Wolves, which won them the game essentially. The Clippers, of course, tried to make it a game, but they couldn't. Russ had 14, 7, and 10. He wasn't bad. I feel like he fits pretty nicely, because when you look at Paul George and Kawhi, they both just don't want the ball in their hands, man. They just don't like it to have in their hands as much as they, as a lot of us think they should have, right? And it doesn't work badly, in my opinion. It's just that the lineup combos aren't truly figured out yet, and Tyloo keeps shooting himself in his foot a little bit. Because Marcus Morris played 22 minutes, he couldn't hit a shot. He does some things good, and his plus minus doesn't say he was bad, but man, I just feel like Marcus Morris should play 10 minutes at best, and if he's going, then you keep him in there, but otherwise you shouldn't play him that much. But what do I know, right? Nicola Batum played 20 minutes, Terrence Mann played about 22, Mason Plumlee played about 14, Eric Gordon with 7 minutes. Eric Gordon hasn't been great since getting there. To be fair to Tyloo, he did cut his minutes a little bit, but Marcus Morris gets a bigger leash, of course, because he's been there longer. So that's intriguing to watch with how they manage these minutes and how they will stagger the lineups, which will be interesting to just watch during these next games for them to make the playoffs. But they are on a 3-game losing streak since the All-Star break. Maybe a 4-game losing streak if we count before the All-Star break. But they are 0-3 since the All-Star break has ended. And they are coming to the Warriors next, which will be an interesting game. They need to win that one in a way, right? After how the West is going. And the T-Wolves get a much needed win. Everyone was really good in the starting lineup except for, Anthony Edwards and Mike Conley's offense, but they played some really good basketball. Kyle Anderson continues to be really good in the clutch. He didn't have a great overall game, but was really good in the later stages. Jaden McDaniels continues to be sensational. 20 and 6. He is one. He's probably on an all-defensive team for me, but we'll have to wait and see when we get there. But he's one hell of a defender. Rudy Gobert played some really good minutes tonight with 16, 7, and 2 blocks. And you got some good pieces off the bench with Naz Reid playing really well. Jordan McLaughlin played some really good minutes. Nickel Alexander-Walker gave you some good minutes. So, really good stuff for the T-Wolves. There was somewhat an update about Karl Anthony Towns while we were, which they talked about that he is with the team, and which means he should be returning closer. And I feel like they are just, they don't want to let us in that he's not going to play this season, in my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see for that, of course, because I wish I could tell you if he's going to play or not, but it just doesn't feel like it, right? We'll have to wait and see.